Hello everybody, so I'm making this video about really about what I want to do as a career. So obviously for anyone who's been watching my videos, you know that I'm studying to be a paramedic to work in EMS, and I really don't like working in retail. I, I've done it for 6 years now and I'm tired of it. And in my mind, the best thing that I could do in terms of furthering my career in EMS is to join the military. I mean, what better way to get experience in EMS than to be in the military? I kind of knew from the little bit of research I did online that you can't join if you're transgender, especially not if you're a transsexual. But I want to speak for myself. I so I've been waiting till I had time to go down to the local recruiting office. In that interim, there happened to be like a Coast Guard, I think it was Coast Guard or National Guard. That's what the National Guard was doing recruiting in the mall. I was talking to one of the recruiters. She couldn't give me a concrete answer one way or the other. She said she would call me, but she didn't. Anyway, today, after I got off the bus coming back from school, I thought, I've got some free time today. Stop by. I chatted up an Army recruiter, even though I'm interested in the Navy. Still, their standards are pretty much the same from one branch to the other. I sat down with him, he asked me a bunch of questions, and it seemed like everything was going well. He wanted me to come back tomorrow to get measured. He couldn't measure me because he's a guy and I'm a girl. He would have to have a female officer measure me. But just before we're about to part ways, I asked him, now, one thing that I'm concerned about is I'm a transsexual. I was born physiologically male. Is that going to prohibit me from serving in the military? And he got this look on his face like, oh my God, I am so sorry I have to tell you this. He got one of those kind of looks on his face that said, yeah. He basically said, yeah. So I rephrased it just to make sure that I communicated myself effectively. So being transsexual is a disqualifying criteria for military service. And he nodded his head. And he could tell that I wasn't very happy with that piece of news, and he didn't want to tell me. No. And then one part that kind of bothered me was I think he was trying to but trying to make the most of me coming in by asking, I think he was starting to ask if I have any friends that are interested in serving in the military to direct them to him. Come on. It's like, dude, come on. You just told me that I can't serve in the military. And I made it very clear to him that my reasons for wanting to enlist in the military. He asked me outright, first thing, why did you want to join the military? Why are you interested in the Army? Some of the best training that you can get in the U.S. And it looks really great on a resume, having been in the military. And what better place to get experience as a paramedic than to be in the military? Some of the best experience and training you can get. So yeah, it's disappointing. It's disheartening that I don't have. I'm a tax-paying citizen. I'm a student. I know being a student that means I pay lower taxes than everybody else, but still, I'm contributing. I'm working and going to school. I wanted the opportunity to serve in the military, and I'm not even allowed to enlist. I'm not even given the opportunity to join, to take a test. None of it. Just because I'm a transsexual. It's frustrating, it's insulting. I would even go as far as making the argument that transsexuals are more than qualified. More than any single-sex person that walks into one of those recruiting offices. We're more qualified than anyone else that walks in there. Just because of everything we have to go through to be ourselves. You know, do any of those people have to go through voice training to be themselves? Does anyone have to go through hormone therapy? Does anyone have to go through counseling? Rigorous counseling to make sure that what you want to do is what you really should be doing just to be who you are? No. I had to go through all of that. And even after I have surgery and have all the surgeries to make my body match the way I perceive myself, the way that I have to plug into society to actually be a productive member of society, I'm still not going to be good enough for them. And on top of that, I'm not going to have everything I want. I'm not going to have a fully functioning female body because I'll have to take hormones for the rest of my life, and I'll never be able to have kids. So this is one of the few things that I would have liked as almost as compensation for not being born female. Like, let me serve in the military. Let me have an amazing career opportunity open to me. But no, I don't. I don't get to have this amazing opportunity. And I know I'm repeating myself. I know I'm kind of talking in circles, but it's just really frustrating. It's frustrating and insulting. And I'm going to just stop right here to be polite to anybody watching this video, and I'm going to sign off.